I want you to picture yourself on a typical Monday morning, getting ready for work. You step in the shower, and after about 5 minutes, you shriek and jump out as the water temperature turns ice cold. You need a new water heater, right? Well, what you actually need is to not take cold showers. What you have is a water temperature problem. What you need is a solution to that problem. The reality is, people buy solutions, not products. Your customers are no different. Why then do most companies spend the majority of their time talking about how great their products are? Because that's what they sell, right? Well, why wouldn't you? Unfortunately, that's not how the human brain is designed to make decisions. It's biologically wired to solve problems, and the problems that create the most emotional impact, if not solved, get the most attention. That said, I always recommend you spend 75% of your time selling the problem and 25% of your time explaining how your product is the perfect solution for that problem. In B2B sales, the problems the customer is looking to solve are usually fairly complex. They're complex for multiple reasons. This means the salesperson must first and foremost focus on understanding the complexity of the problem. The following 3 steps can get you going in the right direction. Step 1. Understand the business context of the problem. The first step in selling the problem is to understand it in the first place. It's difficult to do if you don't have a working background of the customer's industry and company and recognize how this background can shape the nature and urgency of their problems. For example, has the company been around for a while and looking to reinvent themselves? Or are they a startup that's growing exponentially and looking to go public in a year? You see, the same problems in these 2 business scenarios have very different implications and consequences. Now, step 2, understand the quantifiable cost of the problem. For a problem to be urgent enough to solve, your customer must understand the actual quantifiable cost with either not solving it or solving it incorrectly. Those costs need to be quantified in the form of dollars, time, or even image. If I sell an integral piece of equipment that goes on a production line, and I understand that if that line goes down due to a mechanical issue, it can cost my customer in the neighborhood of $25,000 in lost revenue per minute, that really helps drive urgency around the problem. Now, in step 3, you'll map your solution directly back to the problem. Once you understand your customer's objectives and the potential problems that exist that may prevent them from accomplishing those objectives, and you've helped them quantify the cost associated with those problems, you can now begin to map your solutions to solve those very problems. You see, now all your quote-unquote benefits actually make sense as they're aligned to a specific set of problems. Where most companies fail is they tout their products as solutions. Well, the very definition of a solution is what? Something that solves a problem. Unless you've created messaging that helps your customer articulate and own the problem first, your product will never be considered a solution. However, gaining commitment from your customer around the critical problems they are experiencing and then showing how to solve them in a unique way positions you as an expert problem solver and drives great value to your customers.